Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for the message from the universe for today about going for our big dreams. And by going for our big dreams, I mean living your authentic life, living the life that you wake up to in the morning and go, yes, this is my life and I like it. Uh, and, just even when it's dark, even when it gets like hard and feeling like you might want to throw in the towel. It's like there's still this piece of you that's like, no, just keep going, just keep going. It's good, it's good. It'll get better. We'll get through this. It'll be better on the other side. That kind of thing, right? That motivation to live life, to live life, and just keep smiling and making it through and enjoying life. So that's the big dream. That's like the overarching big dream. And what that looks like for you is what it looks like for you. Maybe it's gonna be completely different than what it looks like for me, right? Or what it looks like for the person standing next to you, or the person who's closest to you in your family, or, you could have vastly different ideas about what your big dream looks like, right? What each individual big dream looks like. For some, it could be just puttering around in the garden. For some, it could be becoming the CEO of a major company, rah, right? For some, it could be creating a brand new thing that changes the world for the better, right? All of it's cool. And I tell you what, that dream that's within you, that thing that when you stop and actually acknowledge it, that the thing that makes you go, "Yay!" It chose you. It chose you. You didn't choose it. It chose you because you have that kind of energy towards it. Because you have the vision. You can see it. You have the interest, you have the experience to make it happen. You have the skills that are required to make this thing a reality, to make this idea, to pull this idea out of the ether and make it a reality. It said, you're the best one for the job, and you just need to give it a little attention. Just needs a little attention. So, as we're listening for this message from the universe, we're going to be using my fingers out of the way. We're going to be using Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as our conduit for this message to come through. And uh, as I'm shuffling the cards, I want to do a little meditation, just to kind of get us connected to that divine spark and to the energies that surround us. Um, just looking for some clarity, just looking for some inspiration, looking for whatever message we need to come through, however it comes through, right? And just because we pull the same card doesn't mean we all get the same message. So listening for the message for you about your big dream and how it's going for you. So I want you to close your eyes, just breathe deep, and just kind of reconnect to your body. Just go through your body and feel where things feel good and acknowledge that. Oh, yeah, that part of my body feels really good. We don't do that enough. We don't acknowledge the good in life. very often. So just acknowledge, you know, my elbow feels really wonderful today. My thighs feel really good today. You know, my head feels really good today. Whatever it is, right? Those little things. And then we can go into noticing what we always notice, right? The areas that don't feel so good, the areas that are like, I need attention. So just notice them and realize that these areas are areas that are being protected. Like there is something going on in this area, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, that needs some protecting. And so the body adjusts to protect. Mhm. And just thank the body for protecting this area. And notice what are the things that maybe you could do to help heal, to help protect, to dig in a little, excavate. If it's a mental, emotional, or spiritual wound, how can you help take care of that? How can you help nurture healing so that the body doesn't have to protect anymore? And as you're doing that, go into your heart space and know that there is this divine spark that resides within this area. This is the gift the universe gave to you when you were born, the gift that you are to give to the world. And it lives within you and it shines, and it's probably behind some boundaries. And it may be dim, but it's still shining. And as you give it attention, it starts to shine brighter. Starts to find the cracks around the walls and shine through those cracks, making the cracks just a little bit bigger every time. And as that light starts to shine from within, I want you to imagine opening the bottom of your feet and connecting with the earth and inviting the energy of the earth to come in and heal and provide nourishment, provide foundation, sustenance. Because the energy of the earth is that of pure creation. The frenzied energy, the pushing the boundaries, the shifting of the tectonic plates. It is all about creation, rebirth, death and rebirth, birth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. It all goes in cycles. Clearing out the old, what no longer works, building on the foundation of those things, taking what's good, making it better, clearing out what's old and worn out, bringing it back to the essence of creation so that you can create something new out of it. And as our life shifts, this is what happens. The old gets recycled gets cleared out of the way, taken back to its most basic form so that you can rebuild stronger, better, more unique, more wonderful. And as this energy flows into your body through your feet and your ankles, up your legs, into your knees, up into your thighs, into your hips, up your spine, into your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, and into your head. It seeks out those areas that need rebuilding, those areas of pain and protection to heal. It strengthens the areas that feels good and just supports it like, yeah, doing a good job. And, and it brings healing energy. It helps to untie the knots, tear apart what's not working, lance the wounds so that it can heal properly and in love and wisdom. And that energy goes in deep and touches that divine spark within and reconnects the creative process with the idea and the gift and the dream that you have to give to this world. And it lends the support and the possibilities and the construction pieces, the building blocks of that dream. And your divine spark shines even brighter with this support, this foundation, this encouragement. This warm blanket of yes, it can be done. And as all that is occurring, I want you to imagine the top of your head opening up and inviting in the universal energy, the all-knowing, the big picture, and all the possibilities of how many Earths in this universe, how many planets in this galaxy, in this universe, and all the possibilities that lie within those, and how they all work together, spinning around each other, making this galaxy, this universe, what it is. This beautiful puzzle of creation, of possibility, of push and pull, and bringing that all-knowing, big picture idea into your mind. And as that energy comes behind your eyes, you begin to see your path, where you are going, the big dream that you have. You see it on the horizon, and you can see the path to get there. It is illuminated with starshine. You can see all the twists and the turns, the obstacles that you need to navigate so that you can be prepared for them. You can see the tools along the way that you will be gathering so that if something comes along, rock slide in the path, you have the tools to navigate that, those unforeseen things that might get in the way. you will have the tools to deal with them. You will have the strength, the skills, the experience to be able to deal with it. And you can see that laid out, the path all the way to the horizon. And it's an inviting path. It's an exciting path. It's a path you yearn to go down. And now that you can see it, you can walk it. And as that energy flows further down into your mind, into your head, it goes between your ears and it clears out any of those negative voices that you have ever heard, whether they were meant to be hurtful or not, whether they were meant to be helpful but had an edge to them that cut deeply. And it clears those voices out so that you can hear the encouragement, the cheerleading, the excitement of the crowd as they watch you step onto this path, the support, the ideas that come in to support your journey. Some of them may work, some of them may not. But with this clarity of hearing, you will know which voices to listen to. You will know which ideas to pluck from the crowd to take along your journey. You will hear with clarity exactly what you need to hear at your point in the path. And as this energy flows down into your throat, it clears away the boundaries that have been keeping your voice small. Every time you allow this energy in, it clears a little more so that your voice can get stronger and stronger, so that you can speak your truth. You can speak your big dream without shame, with conviction, with compassion, with clarity. So that you can move forward saying, I'm going on this path with confidence, a confidence that shakes all the negativity away, shakes all the fear and shame and imposter syndrome, sends it all away because you know this is your big dream. This is your gift to the world. And as that energy flows down into your heart space, it connects with that earth energy and with your divine spark, making it shine so bright. And it continues to work on those boundaries around your heart, peeling them back one by one, not striking them away where you're left vulnerable, but peeling it back as you grow stronger, as you become more prepared to let the light shine in a safe and nurturing way. As it clears out those old wounds, those old ways of being, you can confidently step forward. It alleviates the fear, it alleviates the shame, and it does so in a slow, mindful way so that there is not this raw skin or this raw piece that can easily be hurt. It makes sure that you are strong enough to handle whatever surrounds you and not be hurt. And as those walls and boundaries fall, your light shines even brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter as you walk along your path. And the universal energy and the earth energy and this divine spark within you mixes within every single cell of your body, providing healing, providing confidence, providing possibilities beyond your wildest imagination. But your imagination will catch up as you walk the path. You'll be able to start to see it and go, oh, that's possible? Yes, let's do that. What? That's possible? Oh my God, can we do that? Yes, let's go do that. Your divine spark leans into that. Your divine spark yearns for that journey. And you get to choose to take the first step. Feel the power within you with that earth energy, with the universal energy, with that divine spark leading the way. Our card for today is faith in the process. As you feel that power, have faith in the process. No matter how powerful we are, how much courage and strength we have, there are times when we can't quite move ourselves along to the next phase of life or creative exploration. At such times, we need some divine intervention, a little help in pulling our trolley along, so to speak. When we are at the edge of our own limits and have no more personal resources, we might be left with only one spiritual power, that of faith. Fortunately, that is enough. As unlikely as it may seem, the invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. That is because the invisible help is not limited by physical laws. It can shift, bend, and move in ways that defy limitation. It can affect, evoke, influence situations, though through invisible but undeniably persuasive means. You are in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. This is not an indication that you have done something wrong, nor does this suggest that you are not strong enough. It is a sign that there is something bigger unfolding in your life, and your willpower will be supplemented by the power of life itself. Sometimes a bigger plan needs to manifest for the benefit of humanity and Earth. You need to shift your perspective to realize that you are part of the greater unfoldment of life, that your individual life serves the greater plan, and that you are not separate from its genius. This is what is happening now. You happen to be instrumental to the greater plan, and as such, you need to accept your position and be moved while also being empowered and protected as you make personal progress through your role in that grander scheme. This is a time for humility and trust. You need complete faith in the process and events that are happening. There is nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily, and with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. Ironically, it is through complete surrender in total faith that we become the most empowered. When we are no longer trying to impede the perfection of the greater plan, we can be aligned with and moved by the process. Having faith in the benevolence of life rather than harboring the suspicion that life is seeking to catch us out, have a joke at our expense, or carelessly toss us about as though we mean nothing, then we can relax a little. Having faith in the process gives you space to be curious about what is taking place and to relax enough to be open to what we are most in need of, even if we aren't exactly sure what that is or how it can happen. The guidance from this oracle comes direct from the greater source of life itself. There is now an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation you are currently in to the next chapter in your life story. You can't do it on your own. It is too big a shift. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf. You will need faith, though. You may feel as though the wheels of your trolley are coming off or that they are a bit rickety, but you must also understand that the voice of life is now coming straight to your heart with this message. I have resources you know not of. It is safe to trust in my ways and in my wisdom, for I love you, and I am guiding you into all that is rightfully yours. Know that what is rightfully yours, what your heart truly desires, and you need not fear loss. Nothing that is meant to come to you will be denied, and it is safe for you to let go and allow me to move you. Through faith, peace is restored, and you are able to know this and perhaps have some fun in the process. Faith in the process. And as we stay connected to all these energies around us, we'll do the healing process. And say aloud, I now ask that all disappointing experiences of the past that have led me to believe that life is not trustworthy or that faith is a silly or immature way to deal with life be released from my mind, body, and heart. I ask for help to accept that I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I asked to be empowered to absolutely receive all that can assist me with gratitude and without shame or guilt. In doing so, I dedicate myself to be a clear, loving, open channel for the flow of life. I know the benefit in doing so is not limited to me, but will flow so that life can benefit others through me. I trust in this now. Through unconditional love, so be it. You have completed your healing process. If needed, repeat the above prayer each day to help you boost your confidence that everything can and will sort itself out, whether you feel in control or not. In fact, it can do so more easily when you don't feel in control. Faith in the process. Mm, yeah. These energies that we have gotten in touch with today, they are working for you. They are all working towards this big dream that you have. This gift that you have to give to the world is trying to find its way out in the best, most easily possible way forward. It's working. It's doing all the things, finding the people to bring into your life, guiding you to where you're going to intercept them for the ideas, for the small, oh my God, yes, that changes how you do things, where you're going, what's possible, right? It opens the doors. Have faith that these energies are working for you. And you can call it whatever you want. God, goddess, Allah, the all-knowing energy, whatever you call it. It is working for you. Have a little faith. Breathe. Slow down just a little bit. And go out there and be awesome today. See where this faith that's pulling leads you as you go through the day. Be interesting to see if something shows up that you had no idea about that's going to help you along the way. With that, namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching these morning musings. If you've been enjoying them, please hit the like and subscribe button and the bell that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every morning. Maybe at different times, but I do go every morning. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. I still need to get consistent on that, but that's okay. I show up as you should show up in your life, in your big dream. Yeah. And if you need some assistance, if you are looking for some help to help you navigate this journey, this big dream journey, I am hosting a webinar masterclass kind of thing on August 24th. It's a Sunday at 4 p.m. It's still early. I'm just mentioning it. There is a registration link down below. And yeah, come join the masterclass. Dive deeper into your victory. Dive deeper. Have faith that what you're doing is right. It feels good to you, do it. With that, keep your eyes on the horizon, hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this, and I'll see you tomorrow.